So, let me start off here. I'm assuming this is about a Dick Chickley situation, correct?
Yes, mate.
Right. So I've had a chat with him, and at the start, it did look like from their perspective, it looked like it was done for Amanda,
Okay.
which is one of the reasons, but there's way more reasons. And I've spoke with him, and what's happened is between me and him and GSF.
When did you speak to him?
Yesterday. Well,
Because
Bella spoke for my half because I didn't have his number anymore.
right, so I've just had earlier today, Bella told me that you shot Dick Chickless because of something to do, with the Mandem or for the Mandem or whatever. I've just had a conversation with Dick Chickless, and he's under the impression that you shot him on behalf of the Mandem.
That is correct. That's what it looks like.
See, I don't have any idea what your relationship is like with GSF. I didn't even know you were hanging around with him until yesterday when somebody told me. I'm assuming that is now terminated.
Yep.
But there's one thing that we need to get kind of clear with the whole thing. Yes, you're an artist at MDMR. That's absolutely fine. But MDMR is a business. And I understand things sometimes happen within businesses, that people don't like, that escalate, etc. But while you are employed by MDMR, anything that happens within that business is to be dealt with in a business manner. If people are doing things against the Mandem, as an employee of MDMR, that isn't your business. Does that make sense? I understand this is different because you are in the same gang as the... I get it. This is the very... it's a bit of a one-off situation. But I also must ask, that you don't do things or, say things on behalf of the Mandem.
I understand.
Because at the end of the day, when we've got, one of our members riding around, on their own, because everybody else is in London, and then they see GSF rolling the block, with completely no idea, what's really going on. Then they're having to have phone calls with GSF, and they're being extremely cryptic about what's going on. And then it turns out they may have been hunting us because, of an action that you did.
Fully apologize for that. One thing I do want to say, obviously, like I said, it does seem like that towards GSF. Some people in GSF will... Dick Chicklets doesn't know, but obviously it wasn't just for the pure fact that he was disrespecting at the meet.
Give me one moment.
Also...
Matt, give me a second, mate. I'll call you back, okay?
Oh.
What's up?
I'm calling you to tell you I miss you, Denzel.
Oh, I miss you too, mate.
Where are you? Can I come?
Yeah, we're at True Match Prayer. I'm just having a conversation.
Come on, my way.
All right, see you in a minute. Wait. Sorry, what were you saying?
So basically, the whole reason of all this, getting bottled up and then happening at that time at that time period is because it first started off as I was speaking with Jay multiple times, calling him saying I do not feel respected at GSF, blah blah. I made a bad decision, and then shit just started stacking up on each other to the point where I heard GSF was doing business with BSK, and that didn't sit right with me. So shit just stacked up on each other, and that was the last string. When we were at that meeting, and then he started disrespecting, that was the last string, But then once again, I want to apologize for the way this went, because by the looks of it, it affected it kind of went.
But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not going to tell you the reasons that you did what you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, the reason that may have came across and the reason it looked like that. Obviously, when you tell me that wasn't the reason, do I believe it? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You at the end of the day, you were hanging around for that gang, and then you decided to shoot a member of it. So there must have been something a bit deeper than, like I say, you're employed at MDMR. There's no issues with that. But, things are changing at that label. It is going to be run a lot more like a business. And just make sure that you don't bring, whatever you do outside of the label, into the business. Understandably, GSF were rolling our block. And Dick believes they may have been looking for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so with that being, you know, so with that being said, like I said, just keep your head on a swivel in regards to that, because I'm sure they're not going to let you, you know, leave without consequences and such.
Yep, really understood. Appreciate you for that, and once again, apologies.
And I just asked, like I say, you MDMR artist. Like I said, I just want one more time. Like I said, that's, you know, MDMR is yes, it's Mandem Records. Yes, it's owned by the leader of the Mandem, but it is no way affiliated with the Mandem. It is not a gang. You know, it is a business. And if you could help being a you know, an advocate in making sure, you know, it stays like that, you know, that would be appreciative from me.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
Perfect.
Perfect. You want me to call Fixer down here? Apparently you want to talk to Fixer.
Yes, yeah, if you don't mind.
Alright, I'll do it.
Oh, guys, we're getting fucking old, aren't we, chat? The problem is, chat, unfortunately, like, I understand. I don't think it's people's fault. I just think when they're in MDMR, sometimes it's very easy to I don't know. They like the Mandem. Everybody that works at MDMR likes the Mandem, so obviously they want to back them. You know what I'm saying?